Hey y'all, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I just wanted to say hi really quick before I roll the intro. Um, Live, laugh, love. Good morning. Moving in silence. Good morning, Olivia Pope, Anisha, Verena. Good morning, Latoy, Hollywood. Good morning, guys. Good morning, ladies. Excuse me. Good morning, Bougie Gang. Okay, guys. Girl, we getting ready to stretch out in some horses this morning. I'm just kidding. Okay, guys, let's go ahead. I just wanted to say good morning because that screen flips, and I just said, you know what? It was on my heart, and I said, let me handle this business before we handle some kikis and some ha-has and some ho ho hos. Okay, all right. So, it's still the season. Okay, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. It's always the season, and we are getting ready for this new year, guys. We are going to talk a little bit later. After I sign off here, I need to take a shower, get dressed. Before I go to the post office, though, because I do have some packages to mail out. I've got six. Um, so I'll get those out. And I do want to talk a little bit of vision boards over on Real Talk Bougie. So if you're not subscribed over there, come over there. Let's talk so we can get ready. Maybe we can do it tomorrow or Friday. But vision boards are super important. If you want to know how I crush my goals, if you want to know how I stay focused, if you want to know how I do what I do, what I do, come to Real Talk Bougie. We're going to talk about it because at the end of the day, if you don't have a vision, if you don't have a plan, you don't even know where you're going. It's you can like remember 6 months later and forget that you actually had something that you wanted to do and not working towards it. And that's okay if that's what you want to do. But if that's not what you want to do and you want to be a baddie in 2022 and elevate your game, then you got to get serious about it and you got to plan it out. Okay. Okay. Hey, Natalie. Good morning. Hey, Jessica. Hello. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, Bougie Gang Gang. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday, guys. Good morning. Y'all. Uh I'm just laughing because there's some people out here. Y'all, what is the poll? Let's see. And this should only offend basic beach, okay? If you are not a basic beach, this should not bother you, okay? It shouldn't. At the end of the day, um what, hurt dog will holler? Holler. Okay. That's what happens. A hurt dog will holler. Okay. But look, it doesn't stop a baddie from checking a hoe. Okay. So look, really quick. I'm gonna break my order. Um Guys, good morning. Let me say hi to everybody first, though. Miss SWV, I see you buttons all day. We said our good mornings to the gang stars. You got to get here early. That might just be something new. We'll see if we stick to that. But my gang stars were in the house. Live, laugh, love. Good morning. Moving in silence. Olivia, Anisha, Verena, Latoy. Good morning. Good morning, Hollywood Uncut. Always a baddie. Love Noel. Um, SWV, just Tiffany. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you had a Merry Christmas, hon. Let's see. Jessica, Lady B, what's good? Shea Butter, good morning. Um, let's see. Is that everybody who's here right now? Everybody else might be in the bushes. Y'all, good. It's bushes are a safe place. It's okay. Ashley Benitez, NCA&T. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. I think I got everybody who is in the chat. If you're in the bushes, good morning. If you're one of them bitches, good morning. If you are one of these delusional basic beach, keep listening, okay? Girl, humble yourself, okay? If you just out here on GP, aren't about anything, aren't doing anything, girl, you came to the right place, okay? Because it might sting, it might hurt, it might be like, ooh, okay. It might even make you mad, but that's okay. Because to experience profound change, something has to give, okay? But you made it here. You're here. You're in the bushes, girl. Let's do something about this. All right. Okay, Corella Deville. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Look, there is a delusional, jealous, and mad woman out here. Wait, hold on a second. Let me get this music straight. Okay, hold on. Cause she's mad, guys. She sits and makes songs about being mad. It's pretty sad. And then, as if she is not, I tuned in for just a little bit. I really didn't have time because I was organizing my luxury handbag collection last night, and then I tuned into a baddie that I like to watch. Okay, but I tuned in just long enough. I was organizing my luxury handbag, my authentic and valuable luxury handbag collection, and I heard somebody who was sitting in a misshapen cantaloupe holder talking about me, and I was like, "What's tarot card bait?" See, now I'm embarrassed, okay, because okay, I'm being naughty, and one of my classy YouTube sisters shows up. Um, I'm embarrassed. Okay, I'm just kidding. Tarot card bait. Good morning, honey. Good morning, Taylor. Good morning, Miss. You guys know me. You guys know me. You guys know I will cut up and act silly. But yes, I was into my luxury handbags, and there was somebody who was talking about me. And she said there would be plenty of videos. Girl, I'm gonna tell you this. This is not a dedicated video. Absolutely not. But I did need to address the the foolishness, because at the end of the day, what I need for you to know, as you're sitting there alone in your apartment, which there's nothing wrong with that, because my alone time is what got me to where I am today. it gave me the space and opportunity to be the whole woman that was able to meet a whole man, and getting ready to celebrate 8 years of marriage and successful 10 years of successful momming. Okay. And also over 20 years in the same profession and have been successful in it. Okay. And the only reason why I'm telling you my resume is because sometimes a bitch forgets where they came from, which is needling and poking and prodding at Strong Mommy Chrissy and Life of Kiara. And nobody even knew who you were until you poked your ass out, opened up your butt cheeks, and let your boyfriend examine your hemorrhoids in a video, and played pregnancy pranks, held a gun up to your man's head, and all kinds of foolishness on your channel. And a lot of us are not willing to do all of that for some views. But at the end of the day, girl, me talking about your channel is called commentary. It's a bag. Okay. Let's not get it twisted. You will never come to my house for coffee. You will never be invited for vacation. You will never be a house guest. You can't even probably get a job with the maid service. At the end of the day, girl, don't get it twisted. It's a bag. You have a certain amount of subscribers, and there are people who are interested in hearing the commentary, my opinion about your channel. It's not about me making money off of your channel. It's not about me not having content. It's about me and my opinions wrapped in the fact that we all have a commonality, which are some channels that we watch. And I just happen to be one of the people that people like to kind of gather with and share their thoughts and opinions. And because I wasn't afraid to turn on my channel, I'm sitting here talking to you about what I think. So don't get it twisted. This is not a love letter, boo boo. Ain't nobody trying to be you. You did not invent Don't Play With Me. You did not invent Play Play. You did not invent On Per. You didn't invent any of that. And if you think that I watch your channel enough to pick up on your isms, girl, let's talk about you picking up on mine. Let's talk about you putting me in one of your songs, Mad Mad, okay? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about I put you in the intro. You put who's playing Follow the Leader here? Girl, who is playing Follow the Leader? Stop playing with me, okay? Girl, look, at the end of the day, you need to chill out and follow the program, which is you do your content, I do mine. At the end of the day, I've told you this a million times. Don't come for somebody who gets up every day and can roast and check a bitch seamlessly with no effort, okay? Your reads are played, corny, tired, and ain't nobody here for it, okay? You look corny on top of always being horny, okay? You looked like pure shit last night doing your little Fenty Savage. Girl, those underwear were so big, I thought those were yard flags, okay? Stop it. Just stop. Nobody needs to see your Fenty Savage haul. And if you want to see the real freak show, go ahead and tune in to her OnlyFans, because she seems to think that a woman who is having a baby for a West Indian Jamaican police officer is going to allow her, and I'm saying allow, his girlfriend to sit up here and wear a red see-through body stocking, almost 400 pounds, on OnlyFans. Are you kidding me? You better not let anybody find out who he is, because I guarantee you the pictures and all of that stuff, yeah, his mother will find out about it. I guarantee it. And it won't be at my hands. It'll be at the hands of your loyalty gang that love to need. Let me tell you something. You can come here to my chat. Yeah, people don't come through here talking to me about bitches I don't fuck with. They really don't. And if you come through here and you are coming through here on the fuckery, you got about 3.5 seconds to get it straight, or else you are extricated. Now, if that's the kind of parties you have over there, your subscribers want to needle at you and talk to you about reactors and this, that, and the third. We don't even talk about you here. I talk about you here. We don't really talk about you like that. We just criticize the fuck out of you and we slice and dice your episodes. That's it. We're not sitting wondering what you're doing and how you're doing it. We don't really care that much. We just know that you are a lying ass bitch with very low potential who thinks that she's something she's not. Okay? You can't crush a goal if the goal came up to you, tapped you on the shoulder, and begged you to take them to the finish line. You couldn't even do it. Don't forget, I did a reaction on your vision board party 2 years ago, last year. Shall I replay it for the people? Shall we go through all of your goals and just talk about how your goal was still 100,000 2 years ago? Don't talk about the views that I get in relation to the views you get. When you get 10,000 views on a video and I'm getting 3 and 4,000 and I have 5% of your subscriber count, bitch, the math don't add up. You're getting 4 times the views, but you're over 20% larger. Okay, maybe 95%. I'm 5% the size of your channel. Okay, so you're 95%. You should have 100 times the views that I get, which you don't. You have 4 and 5 times. So bitch, shut the fuck up and sit down, because actually, no matter if I have less views, I'm still doing better than you. Okay? Don't get me into the math on this, because I don't care what you have versus what I have. A bitch doesn't sit around comparing myself to you. But when I criticize you, that seems to be all you hear, is that you think I'm comparing myself. No, we're talking about you. We're not comparing. Nobody wants your life. Girl, you're broke. Your husband is in a whole nother state with a woman who's more beautiful than you, who is tending to your children during the holidays. Bitch, you're a failure. Okay? I've told you this once, and I've told you this all through 2021. Don't ever measure yourself against me and think you will win. I am older than you. I am smarter than you. I am wiser than you. I am more successful than you. And at the end of the day, girl, stop it. Okay? Period. All right? It's just a waste. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of effort. Okay? I suggest that you start to train those ham hock feet and get them used to wearing shoes. Okay? All right? Step out of the flip-flops. All right? Because your feet are probably fucked up. All right? We've seen them. They look like Fred Flintstone feet. They look like you've been breaking your car with no shoes on. Okay? All right? Next time you even have a thought to try to roast me, bitch, remember this, okay? Remember it and remember it well. Ms. OKC was good. Health Conscious was good. D Harold, good morning. Ms. T. Lou, Tiffy, baby, good morning, good morning, good morning, ladies. Yeah, stop coming for me. That's not smart. That's not smart. And let's see, what was the other thing, girl? Where is my yeah, she thinks she invented some shit. Bitch, that's street talk. You think because you say something a whole bunch that people are getting shit off of you? Girl, stop it. You stupid. If anybody's mad, it's you. That's why you made up a whole song called Mad, girl. All right? That's why you sat there and you got your pen to paper and you're so upset. You are writing songs, you are rapping, you are trying to get your feelings and emotions out, because there's some baddies out here that just identify you all the time for the trash box that you are. And you are the leader of the lowlifes. Do you like that better? Do you want me to call you a lowlife? Low life living, okay? Low life living live, okay? Girl, don't worry about me. Why don't you be like the other channels that just ignore reactors? If you want to keep coming for me, girl, I'm just going to keep talking about you, because don't even think of this as me coming for you. I'm just talking about your ass, okay? Don't make me the star of your show, okay? See, this is reaction, reviews, and commentary. I would never talk about you on my vlog channel, because you don't exist over there, okay? I don't know people like you. You don't live next door. You don't come on my block. Yeah, bitch, I don't fucking know you, okay? Only reason why you're a topic over here is because I talk about YouTube mommy, and you just happen to be on the ratchet list. So, girl, okay, stop it. Don't get it twisted. Don't think this is cute. All right. Boom. All right, I'm done. Oh, good morning, guys. I got it off my chest. Desi Love, good morning. Southside Black Beauty, good morning. Low Life Living Live. Tania, is it Tania? Is it Zagami? Zigazao? Zigazao? Good morning. Vicky Holiday, good morning. Guys, these basic beach are mad, jealous, delusional, all of the above. You guys are saying right now 3%. They're just jealous. Yeah, I mean, look, if your car stays in the shop, if your car is 20 years old and you have a car note on it, bitch, there's nothing wrong with having a. I'm never going to talk about somebody who's got a car that's paid for, period. But if you have a old ass vehicle with a car note on it, girl, level up. Level up. Don't bring that into 2022. Take the L, pay for it. You are paying more money for that buy here, pay here. And you know your situation. You know why you're driving what you're driving, and you know why you have that bill. Okay? Pay it off and don't take that into 2022. Do better. We're all about women's empowerment here. I'm not going to down you for it. I'm just going to tell you, bitch, do better. Okay? Stop wasting your money. Okay? Don't be jealous. Level up. Level up. Okay? If nobody told you that you pay a higher interest rate with bad credit, I'm telling you right now. Pay your bills. Don't buy stuff you can't afford. If you can't afford it, pay cash for it. Save your money. Get it when you can. At the end of the day, look, at the end of the day, I was raised a certain type of way, but I didn't make a lot of money when I graduated from college. Contrary to what people might think, I earned my own money. I entered into working just like everybody else. Okay. I had to work, I had to pay my way. And at the end of the day, you work hard, you make more money. You work hard, you make more money. You work hard, shit ain't happening. You get strategic with your career at a certain point in your life. And then you start making moves. You start making money moves. Okay. Now we know that you graduated from Sprouts. We know that you were a cashier. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. We know that you were cashiering. We know that you were applying for jobs at Subway, and you had an idea that you wanted to be a YouTuber. But we also know that you are not going to sit up here and criticize people for talking about other people or discussing other channels or calling people out when, damn it, you did it to Strong Mommy Chrissy and you've done it to a lot of other people. And you sit here and go back and forth with reactors. You're low key doing it anyway. And you've trained your audience to do the same thing. Yeah, why would you even bother to compare yourself at 90K to someone who's got 6K? Okay? Nobody cares. All you're doing is sending people my way, and then the subscriber count goes up. My subscriber count went up after you talked about me. So thanks, bitch. Okay? Thank you. Okay? Because the walk and the talk match up. I'm aligned. Okay? I'm not a lie. I'm aligned. Okay? Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. Level up. Level up. Level up. If you want people to say something positive about you, do something positive. You are an oddity. You are the equivalent to people running around and chasing around Kim Kardashian, not because you're a celebrity, because she's got 2 basketballs on her butt and the paparazzi in LA just like to needle at her. They like to zero in on her butt. They like to ask her silly questions because she's popular. Okay? You have a certain amount of subscribers. You act like a complete fool. We think it's funny and we like to talk about it and joke about it. And we like to catch you in lies. That's it. It's not really that big of a deal. What happened to your morning show? Thank you, Vicky. Girl, you can't get up. You can't wake up. You're too lazy. Okay? And that's on that's okr. Yeah, you didn't make that up. You know who made that popular? Cardi B. And bitch, you're not. Okay? So stop it. You're just a horny, lazy YouTuber who can't seem to grasp the fact that there are people out here with the same subscriber count than you that are crushing it, that are ordering custom made cars. They're going on exotic trips that have more than enough money, okay? More than enough because they get up and they work. They take showers and they dress nice. And they take criticism. We talked about Peyton Marie the other day who was like, "Girl, I was being tacky, okay?" She heard from her audience. She didn't have to do what they told her to do, but she thought about it for a second, and then she looked around and was like, "Hmm, they may have something here. Like, interesting. Okay." And she handled her business, and now she's like feeling really good about her place. She's feeling really sexy. She elevated instead of being in her comfort zone. Maybe that furniture was nice for her when she was in her comfort zone, but when she stepped out of her comfort zone and saw that her surroundings were not matching up with the baddie that she works on herself to be, that it wasn't matching her swag, and then she stepped away from the criticism and took the critique, or just was open to her community that really loves her. She has a beautiful space. She has a very beautiful apartment. Well, now it's a townhouse. She bought herself a home and has an Airbnb also, and has less subscribers than you, or maybe just about the same amount. And she said the other day in her video, she wants for nothing. She said when she got laid off from her job and she was living on her severance package and she was living very frugally, and now she wants for nothing. She's going and buying, $200 and $300 bottles. She is buying. She's not sitting around and pretending that some man is buying something for her. She, like a bad bitch, went and bought her own baccarat, her own Instant Crush, her own Byredo, okay? Her own Joe Malone, okay? She's buying her own custom BMW that'll be coming in a few months. She bought her own townhouse. I love Peyton too, because she also celebrates the fact that, like, bitch, I'm almost 40, okay? She looks amazing. She's very humble. Um, I didn't even plan on talking about this morning, but it was interesting. Um, any of you guys who watched last week, she was talking about she broke up with this guy. I'm assuming it's a friends with benefits, a guy she was dealing with for about 11 years. And she's very pretty and she's worked on herself a lot. She's gotten work done and things like that. But no matter what you do to yourself, it's still you on the inside, right? So she works on herself. She does therapy and she's very insightful and she's very retrospective, all of those things, right? Absolutely. Baccarat is not cheap. And at the end of the day, when you want some pleasures in life, sometimes you will hold that money back and treat yourself. Okay. Absolutely, blackout tea. Um, so she was talking about this guy that she broke up with. Anyway, he said something that kind of insulted her, but I think she's thinking about it. I think Peyton's the type of person, you say something to her and it makes her mad, but she's gonna sit there and think about it for a minute. Okay. Because sometimes you do have to think about it rather than just take it and slide it off as a bitch is a hater or whatever. Sometimes you just have to think about it, right? So she said that this person would never have said this to her if they really loved and cared about her, because she took offense to it. She was insulted. And basically he told her that when men see her, they they think that they're seeing Whitley Gilbert. So any of you guys, some of you younger dolls who don't know A Different World, Whitley was the friend to well, she was the one who dated she was the Southern Belle. She was gosh, why can I not think of was it Lee? It was one of the Huxtable kids. Why can I not think of her name? Lenny Kravitz's wife. Anyway, Whitley Gilbert was a character on a show called Different World. She was married to a guy. She ended up getting married to Dwayne Wayne, exactly. And Dwayne Wayne was kind of the geek, but he was the geek that kind of turned a little bit like hunk after a season because people kind of saw how he was a nice guy. He was cute. And he got cuter over time. He wasn't just like an overgrown Urkel. But she was kind of a Southern belle. She was perfect. She had money. She came from a nice family. All of these things, right? And basically the guy said to her that yeah, so she was a character. Her name is really Jasmine Guy. But Whitley Gilbert is a character. Lisa Bonet, absolutely. And then but what was her character? It was something Huxtable. Denise. Was it Denise? So anyway, so she was good friends. Well, she was kind of adversaries. They were complete opposites. So no, Whitley, we know Whitley, but what I'm saying is what was Lisa Bonet's character name? Um anyway, they were kind of polar opposites, but they became friends. But Lisa Bonet went off the show. Now I'm going on a tangent, but Lisa Bonet went off the show because she actually got pregnant with Lenny Kravitz's baby in real life. So she only did one season. She left the show and the show took off without her. Anyway, long story short, the guy told her, Denise Huxtable, the guy told her that when people meet her, they think that they're meeting Whitley from a different world. But when they get to know her, they find out that she's Lil Chat. Now, I went and looked up Lil Chat, and she said, you know, no offense to Lil Chat, but Lil Chat is like a Memphis-based female rapper. And girl, and I went and watched a couple of her videos because I was like, well, damn. Now, she is definitely like a hood chick. She's the type that would hang out at the trap house. She might even have a trap house. She's a down ass around the way, hang out with the boys, masculine energy, kind of like a Missy Elliott type. Now we don't know Lil Chat. Lil Chat, who Lil Chat is, I don't know what her name is, but when she's home, it could be completely different. But her persona of Lil Chat is um is a little Shanae-ish. Um but definitely more like gangsta, like she's from Memphis, okay? Um, and she's Southern Belle. She's Southernish. You just have to look her up. Lil Chat, Lilchat, right? So he told her people think when they meet you, you're Whitley Gilbert, but when they get to know you, you're Lil Chat, okay? Girl, she was offended, and I think I would have been too, especially if it was a guy I really liked. And it was a guy that I've been basically involved with for 11 years. This was her like friends with benefits. This was her on again, off again, all of that. And she was mad, but I guarantee you, she hasn't talked about it again that I know of. She was very sad. He offended her. She posted it on Instagram. She got mixed feedback. Um, and on her Instagram about it, she said by the time she posts the vlog, it would be down. I went to see, I did not see it. So, but you know what? Honestly, guys, I'm gonna tell you this. This is not what I intended to talk about today. But sometimes we get feedback from people, we don't like it, but sometimes you got to really, you don't have to swallow it, but sometimes you have to at least think about it, especially from the men in your life. Because honestly, sometimes, um, who Fran? Lil Chat, Lilchat. Okay. Sometimes you have to think about the feedback because for some people, when you say, I don't want anything, I just want to have a good time. When you fool around and fall in love, Loved by Erica, you have to understand that when men decide to be with you a certain type of way, and the agreement was, we're not going to ever be more than this or that, in their mind, unless they fool around and fall in love, that's what it is. They might really enjoy beating that thing up, but to turn you into more than what it is, if they knew that you were going to fall in love, they may not have ever dealt with you like that because that's not what they want from you. Okay? You know how you go to certain stores to buy your meats and some stores to buy your cleaning products and some stores to get this or that? or you might buy your jeans from Fashion Nova, but you don't really want anything else. You get all your other stuff from here, there, or everywhere, right? Men look at things a certain way too. You might be a woman that they don't mind beating the brakes off the putty cat, but at the end of the day, who they want to marry is something completely different. There are men out here, they will beat the brakes off that ass, and at the end of the day, they're never going to marry you. No matter how wonderful a person is, no matter if you make the best engagement chicken, no matter if you are the sweetest, the kindest, can roll a blunt, all of those things, if they don't want you like that, they don't want you like that. If they see their future a certain type of way, they see their future a certain type of way. It doesn't make you a bad person, but they put you in a box. And for some men, it's very hard for them to get you out of that. Okay. That's just how men are. So when we know that they have standards, when they decide to put you in the friend category or the, a couple times a month category, or I really like you, but at the end of the day, you have kids and I'm not going to marry a woman with kids. Um, that's it. And that's all. Period. I don't life or destiny. I look, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. I mean, there are plenty of wonderful men out here, whether they are Caucasian, Asian, Indian. I am a proponent for love. And if a black man is not your stilo, understand it's okay. But I'm not going to sit here and say that black men are not marriage material. We have to also take some responsibility for the black men that are being raised. And if we are not showing them what the right things are in a woman and the right dialogue around men, they're going to grow up thinking that they don't need a black woman either. If you don't need a black man, understand that if you have a son, you figuratively, not specifically, um, they may just think they don't need a black woman. Okay? Like let's remember what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? These men were once children who grew up. So we don't know what their experiences are, but keep in mind if you are meeting, and that's anybody, okay? If you are meeting someone who is not marriage material, you got to look at yourself. Even though you might have booty on deck, teardrop, right size hips, right size jeans, right car, right bank account, right eyes, pretty smile, nice teeth, all those things. If you are not marriage material to that man, you are not marriage material. Therefore, you are seeing not marriage material. If marriage material for you is some Italian dude or somebody, a wasp or whatever, girl, go get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not against that. Just because you're black, I'm not one of these people who feel like you should only marry in your culture. At the end of the day, you marry and find love where you find love, because that's just God is good like that. Okay. Go find whatever is going to make you happy. But we can't say that black men are not marriage material. We as women need to make sure that we are raising marriage material. We need to make sure that we are raising young men who want to be kings and want to have a wife, whether it's a black woman, a white woman, a whatever woman, or be a husband, whatever type of husband, and whatever his sexual orientation or whatever your sexual orientation might be. You know what I'm saying? Right. There's nothing wrong with expanding your options, because there is no need to be sitting home alone. There are enough people on this earth for everyone to be coupled up. Marsweeta, good morning, hon. Everyone who wants to be coupled up can be coupled up if that's what you want. But let's just, if 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 our culture here in the United States has made it so that black men seem not worthy of marriage or not prepared for marriage, let's think about why. Okay. Let's think about some of these women that we talk about on this channel who have played mucho games, okay, that are co-conspirators in the takedown of the brand of the black man or the brand of the black woman, okay? Period. If we want to elevate, whether that's your jam or not to marry, I think that we need to change the conversation, because there are some people on the low that are like, one man's trash is another man's treasure. they're happy with these black men. They're loving on, like they're doing, and you know what I mean? Like your idea of what is husband worthy may not be the same as someone else, but let's elevate our brand, okay? Every man is not for every woman, and you got to understand sometimes if you are always running in to the same bullshit, I'm just going to say it like this, the problem sometimes be you, okay? And I'm not saying this specifically to anyone. But back to Peyton. This man told her, when people meet you, they feel like they've just ran into Whitley Gilbert. You're perfect. You're the creme de la creme. You are that biche on campus. Okay, you're that one, the prettiest, the most popular. You dance ballet. You do all of these things. You love the fine perfume, but they get to know you and you little chat. She was mad. She was mad and it hurt her feelings. And she talked about it on her vlog. She was very kind of like, someone who loves me and cares about me wouldn't talk to me like that. And I hear what she is saying. It's not what you attract, it's what you allow. But I think sometimes where you're at, your energy can make you attract certain things. It's not because of who you are, it's just because of that moment in time. Maybe, that's just what I'm thinking. Um, but I don't know why he said that to her or about her. We know that Peyton is down. Peyton is a fun girl. Peyton likes to have a good time. Peyton is extremely feminine, but she does have some masculine energy. And keep in mind that masculine energy, most men, I think they're intrigued by it, but men don't really thrive in situations. Some men don't necessarily, that's not who they're going to settle down with. It's too much, like too much similarities, too much testosterone in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Um they feel like she's a little chat. Like I was like, that was kind of like, whoa. And that's just on first impressions. I don't know who Lil Chat is as a woman, but her persona as Lil Chat the rapper, what I saw was just kind of like, oh, okay. So he thinks you're so basically like a hood chick, hanging with the boys. Um, Men, look, I can't even speak for all men, but this is what I think about what was said. I understand that taking her back, I would use that as motivation, and I would take it as kind of, if I'm not conveying the right message, how do I change the optics? Because we don't see what other people see. It doesn't mean she doesn't have to be herself, but if this is what I'm giving off and this isn't the best of me, and I want people to see the best of me, and I'm not attracting the men that I want. Peyton said this a couple of weeks ago too. She said, I always attract the broken and the miserable or something like that. She feels like but she's talked about herself as being a little bit broken. So it's not so much that you're always attracting what you are, but um maybe just where you're at the time. You know what I'm saying? So, it was very interesting at the end of the day just to hear someone being very open and honest. Not saying that that doesn't exist on YouTube, but we're in a very ratchet sector, and these hoes have no insights as to what their problems are. They just get on the hamster wheel and keep doing this shit over and over and over again, and think we're not going to talk about it. The shit's interesting to me. There's a lot of um, sociology and psychology here that is quite fascinating on how these women love to operate just in a complete state of denial, and I guess you would say delusion, but just denial about their part in playing into their happiness. It's always all about someone else and something else bringing happiness to them rather than them going to get it. I'm very encouraged by Peyton. I think that she's going to do it. She is unlocking keys every day to her own happiness, and I love watching her channel because I hear the dialogue that she has with herself, and she's on the journey. She's going to get it right. Um, she's hearing that feedback. I think one day she's going to really appreciate what he said, not from a standpoint of, oh, let's get back together. No, but maybe she just needed to hear that. The optics that you're putting out, the energy that you're putting out, doesn't attract men, it's repelling men because you lead with a very masculine foot, and for him, he's just telling her that. Now, that might be for someone. She doesn't need to not be herself. Just be aware of your presence. So maybe it's either do something about it, or just be aware, because maybe the type of people that you're selecting, yeah, that's just not going to be for them. Right. It varies. Some people who have a good light attract broken people. Absolutely. And I think that she realizes that. And I think Peyton, I don't know her like that. I just know her through YouTube. I think that she's very authentic. I think that she needs to understand, like, you know how some people don't realize, like, they can shut a room down. They walk in, they're like, why is everyone looking at me? Well, you have a light that shuts it down. People want to know who's that girl who just walked in the room. That's not a negative, that's a good thing. It doesn't mean change it. It means be aware of it. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean don't walk in the room any differently, but just understand, um, you have to kind of have awareness. It doesn't mean shift, it just means sometimes just soak it in. Like it's a good thing. It doesn't mean it's a bad thing. I think that she needs to understand that she looks a certain way, and he's telling her that the look and the walk maybe don't match up. People are thinking one thing, and when they get to know you, they learn something else. And maybe to the man who wants a refined um baddie, when they understand in his opinion that she's not, he's telling her that's a problem. So I just found that to be very interesting. I don't know that that's the case. That's something that she has to, figure out for herself. But I feel like it was powerful because she brought it up. It hurt her. Um, yeah, I saw her do something with a much smaller channel than mine. People feel like I'm super messy over here. I don't know. I mean, we can be messy. This is a chit chat, gossipy. But I do really like her. I have a lot of respect for her. I see what she's doing. And it would be interesting to talk relationships because she's a very sexy woman, and you have to realize, like, she might have to, like, Life of Destiny, to your point, the average black man, I'm gonna just say the average. I don't know all of them. I'm gonna say just the average. My opinion. I could be totally wrong. She's a baddie, and she's got tat body. She has worked on herself. She's got the small waist, the hips. She's got the booty. She's pretty. She's not shy. She's an introvert with extrovert qualities. Because she's like, y'all, I mean, she's like a lot of people on YouTube, actually, um, who are very introverted, but aren't afraid to be in front of other people. I have no fears of being in front of other people, talking to large crowds, things like that. But I love kind of my small pod and keeping it very low key. Even though I enjoy high key, but my safe place is quiet, very quiet, and not in the middle of everything, right? I like to observe. I'm more of a people watcher. I'm more of I like to observe, okay? So anyway, yeah, she's very interesting. I do like her channel quite a bit because she shares a lot. So there's not a whole lot of figuring out there. She's going to tell it to you. Um so if you want a dominant man, most of the time women have to. So absolutely. And I think that was, in a nutshell, Tarot card A. I think that's what was said. I think that she looks one way, but she is another. I don't think he meant that as repellent, but I think just as awareness. And I think that she was very insulted. She said she was very insulted. And that might not be the man for her anyway, because if that's what he thinks, he doesn't want her anyway like that. He might not mind beating the brakes off of her. But as far as who he was going to make his wife, no, she might even be too much for him. Sometimes some of us women don't realize how, like, you might know you're a baddie, but you might not realize to the degree that the world sees you as a motherfucking force to be reckoned with, okay? And then some in the opposite, they are fucking delusional and they think that they're hot shit and they're just shit, okay? But she I think she obviously knows it. But it's just very interesting where she is in life. And also but mastermind, to your point, she is a baddie, but she's very humble. And I don't know. I know she knows she's pretty. All you have to do is watch her to know. She it was her best friend of 11 years. Okay. So giving her that real. Now, if that's what that person thinks, that's what that person thinks. Okay? It doesn't mean that it's rooted in fact, but it bothered her enough that it made some sort of an imprint. And I would just use that for good. I would use that for, and maybe her friend was trying to tell her, look, slow down. You know, every guy that you meet doesn't need to know that you smoke trees. There's nothing wrong with but you're almost 40 and men are going to have a certain opinion. They won't mind getting high with you. They won't mind jumping into bed with you, but they're just going to have certain impressions, and rightfully so, cuz that's not going to be your guy. Your guy is going to love you every hair on your head, okay? And even on that lace front. He's going to love you. So you don't have to worry. But if you keep running into the same wall, to the same corner, to the same problem, sometimes you got to take a look and it's you. You know what I mean? Not that you're doing something wrong, but you just need to make some different choices, right? So anyway, guys, that's that on that. Olivia, girl, take what you want from that. You are certainly no Peyton Marie Charles, but at the end of the day, girl, you look, we all have to look at the man, the woman in the mirror and make some real choices about ourselves and who we are and what we think we're doing. Nobody is perfect out here. And every day the world is changing. We are evolving. If you're lucky, if you are lucky, you are shedding every single day and becoming closer and closer to your truest form and your best self if you are lucky, okay? And if you're not lucky, get lucky and make some decisions so that that starts happening and you can see like, damn, a bitch just keeps getting betterer and betterer, okay? Um, but anyway, I just had to check someone on that. Let's talk about this really, really quick because I thought this was so funny. Um, again, someone answering to the comments. Let's go.
So the marketing, I've done marketing classes for like the last since 2017, and I've done enough that I kind of pretty much know everything. I know the information. Like it's not nothing I have to go research, or I'm a business owner, so I'm practicing what I'm preaching. I'm preaching what I'm practicing. Yeah. But oh y'all, I can't believe walking up this hill with this mask.
Girl, all that freestyling in the parking deck. I'm preaching what I'm practicing. I'm practicing what I'm preaching. Look, Keisha, at the end of the day, sometimes you do have to do research. What works for you doesn't work for everybody. And at the end of the day, when you are giving advice and you are giving a standard, you do need to preface it with this was what worked for me. Everybody doesn't have to go to the homie finance guy and get a bunch of credit cards with limits on it. Sometimes there are people out here who have credit who can just go to the bank, okay? And it's not to be funny, and I'm not trying to slight her in any form or fashion, but at the end of the day, we also know that in Keyvember, she had some guy who is the finance guy, and she had a bunch of new credit cards rather than as a business owner just going to the bank and opening up a line of credit. I guarantee you that the credit, well, look, I don't even know, but I guarantee you that the credit that he is offering is more expensive than a line of credit at the bank, based on either her other businesses or just her credit history. I don't really know, but everyone, like your path to success may not be other people's path to success. So being well versed on finance, being well versed on many different things, just because you're teaching like the rinse and repeat Keisha method, that's fine. But you might need to say, I'm doing the rinse and repeat Keisha method because this might not work for you. You may not even need to do all of these steps because guess what? You may have perfect credit. I don't know. But at the end of the day, Keisha Anderson, if you didn't know who that was, is getting ready to do some business courses or kind of a down and dirty, she calls it marketing class and how to start your businesses. I've never heard of marketing as kind of new business setup courses, but whatever. That's what she calls it, marketing classes. And she is, yeah, the credit guy. Yes, there was a credit guy who was at her old apartment and she met him downstairs and he is the hookup on money and basically he's funding people's businesses with some sort of, I don't know if they're a prepaid card, girl. I have no idea. I was like, who this Harpo? Okay. I don't know who that guy was. He didn't say, "Hey, I'm from Bank of America. I'm from Citibank. This is someone my one of my Morehouse brothers. He's a financier over at Chase. You need to go check him out. He will get you right on whatever you need for your business in terms of lines of credit, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera." Um, he was you guys know who watch Keisha all the time. If you don't, I'll have to go back through and find the episode and I'll drop it. It's Ms. to you 77 says another scammer. Girl, I don't know, but probably some damn 35% credit cards and from some overseas bank or something where the credit is high and the rates are redonkulous. Okay, and that's what she's using to fund her business. That's what she says. But if she's in, so let's just say her announcement was that they are buying the house, right? Maybe she didn't want to do anything with her credit. I don't know. I would imagine it's not in Jeremy's credit, since she holds the bulk of the finances. I'm assuming. I don't know. These people, girl, I have no idea. We just know what they're telling us. I'm doing no research, and I give zero fucks to really, 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 really find out. But at the end of the day, she is talking to everyone to let them know that she is an experienced business owner and she is going to teach you the Keisha Anderson method to success. Okay. All I have to say is, in terms of her social media presence, this is someone who has Tootsie slided backwards for the past year. When I started watching her channel, she was at 511,000 and she is in the negative. She's at 503, and I would imagine, I mean, her check could still be the same because people could be watching longer. Because, guys, remember, it's not the subscriber count. Subscriber count will give you more of a probability of certain numbers. If you have zero subscribers, trust and believe nobody's coming. But if for some reason you drop something that goes viral, at the end of the day, subscriber count doesn't matter because you could have 200 views and 300 subscribers. Okay. So there's things called outliers and anomalies, right? So at the end of the day, her check could still be good, okay? And that's her check. We don't care. But at the end of the day, it's the optics, it's the visual, right? Taylor, I think I said good morning. Good morning, hun. It's the optics, it's the visual, right? If people think that you're out of work, they're going to make assumptions about your cash flow, but they may not realize, girl, she day trades. Girl, she's got extra hustles. Girl, did you know she was buying Bitcoin with all those bonuses? Like, people don't know what the fuck you got going on, okay? Unless you tell them, okay? So we don't know what Keisha's finances are. Rightly don't care. I'm just talking about these marketing classes, okay? This marketing extravaganza out here, that if you want to get on your boss, so she says, you want to come to her courses, okay? If you're trying to be a YouTuber, I don't think she's teaching that over there. Um, I think it's a down and dirty business course. Good morning, Erica. Good morning, Boo Boo. How are you? Good morning, Steph DIY Queen. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Shakalaka. Good morning. Okay. She's definitely becoming one of those quick money cash grabbers. Well, hey, you know what? This is the society that we live in, though. and you got to strike while the iron's hot. If she sees that there is an audience out there that want to even just want to be in the mist, okay? There are people out here, they're not coming to Strong Mommy Chrissy because they want to be a YouTuber. They got a camera, they got an iPhone, they got an Android. They could have put up videos a long time ago. At the end of the day, they want to be in the mist. They want to get some of that energy. They want some of that Peach McIntyre energy. They want to know what you know. They don't necessarily need you to teach them anything. Sometimes they just want that energy. So there are people out here that just love some Keisha, okay? And girl, let them have it. Let them have it. Let her make her money. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to pay for it. It's quite possible it'll end up out here anyway for free 99, okay? Guys, let me play something else really quick. That is coming from Keisha's vlog today, the day before my twins turned 3, and I'm extremely in shambles. Guys, do you think she was trying to latch on to Raven Elise, who's um her merch is shambles, okay? Do you think she's trying to latch on to some of that good? Guys, if you did not catch Raven Elise's Vlogmas, go check it out. Raven put up her Christmas party. I can't even tell you when, but girl, it was like a over hour long video. It was good though. Raven is a true baddie Virgo YouTuber. I love her. Good morning, Erica Hun. Love you. Good morning. I'm just gonna tell you really quick. So in the mist was another Virgo. Okay, Missy Lynn. I didn't even notice her for about the first 30 minutes until they were having the white elephant party. And all of a sudden I was like, wait a second, is that Wendell? Any of my Missy Lynn folk in here? I was like, wait a second, what's Wendell doing at the ugly Christmas sweater party over at Raven Elise's house? And then I look and I'm like, girl, Missy, is that where you were? Girl, what are you doing in Austin? Because, girl, you did not finish up your Vlogmas. Vlogmas came and went. Missy was like a few episodes in, and Missy was like, bump this. I don't know what happened. I love Raven, guys. And Chef Tony, her momager, love her, and I love her family. Zaya is a doll, all of them. Guys, if you're here, there's almost 300, 277. Okay. Um, Go ahead and hit that like button, okay? Just because I say okay, I'm not, if someone decides to say okay, I'm not gonna be like, y'all, they're copying me, okay? And that's on stupid, okay? Guys, come on. Anywho, but yeah, Missy was over there at Raven's party and it was so cute. And she had a big kind of multi-generational party, like some elders, her mom and aunties, friends. Um, Out of towners like Missy and Wendell, her boo thing, and go check it out because they truly are really good friends. And you guys know I love me some Missy, I love me some Raven, I love my Virgo divas out here on the YouTube streets because we just bring that secret sauce out here. We just have a knack to just piss folks off. Yeah, Missy is on her own schedule. We're just gonna put it like that. Missy vlogs when she vlogs. She did start off Vlogmas, and girl, she got busy. Okay, but she's put in her time. She's put in her time. She's very active on Insta. I don't know if she's active on TikTok. I don't follow her there, but she's active on Instagram, and I think Instagram is where it's at. She does her Fenty Savage or her Savage X Fenty, and she does her other promos and things. She's making money. Nobody has to be worried. Plus, she's also a vet. She did military service just like our girl Peyton Marie. But yeah, go check out Missy. I don't know if she's gonna have something super duper new. Maybe the most recent is just a couple of weeks ago. I just think she's into Wendell. They're doing their thing, and I think she's trying to stay out the way. And yeah, Missy is an OG. Missy is been out here like Jackie Ina. If my opinion, if Missy would have stayed doing Missy would be where Raven is, and Missy would also be where Jackie Ina is. She was the first to have a makeup palette. She was the first, especially of black influencers with lip glosses, palettes, all of those things. Missy was doing it before it was done, before it became like, oh, so and so's palette just came out. Missy is she is a OG for real. Period. Um, she's gorgeous. Last year she did document her BBL journey, and she looks amazing, very natural. The videos were funny as hell. Her sister, I think, lives in Austin, with her man. I don't know if that's her husband or her boyfriend, but um funny videos. Girl, have you guys seen Jackie Ina's house? Okay. Jackie is not in the condo anymore, or that apartment that she lived in, which was bad AF too. Jackie is at home at her house now. The house is it's amazing. She's doing very well for herself. I mean, it's up there with Patricia Bright. I mean, there's some of us on here who have made some money, honey. I mean, we're talking about the millionaire set. Raven is making millions of dollars on YouTube now. Quiet as it's kept, she's very kind of humble about it, and she's very frugal. But at the end of the day, make no mistake, Raven is making money. Okay, period. So these are people who, if I see something, I'm just like, that's interesting. I'm gonna try that. Olivia, girl, stop it. You are delusional to think that somebody is copying off of you. Bitch, stop it. All right? Just stop. Just stop it right now. Okay? Ain't nobody copying. Nobody's copying that. Okay? I'm not gonna say anything else about it. I just need, so there's someone out here. I'm so sorry. I have to do this, guys. I'm not gonna show you the visual. You guys just
Men by men.
okay, hold on.
You want to open your car?
Let me put something up.
Wow.
Official, guys. Jasmine
Y'all
cannot
scared. This
read.
is amazing.
Okay.
Y'all say thank you to her, okay? When she come back. Wow. You got a car. Yeah. Gifts. And yeah, I'm going to show you guys.
And yeah.
But I'm sitting here currently editing. I have so many videos I have to edit. And my darn watch is not registering, and it's starting to irritate me. But
okay, really quick. Jasmine went live last night, right? Yeah, she needs to call her friend Peyton. I would love to know from Peyton, when she met up with Keisha in Dallas, when Keisha got her boob job ×2, what happened? Why, what happened? What happened? What didn't happen? Was Peyton like, she's dry AF, or okay, she was nice. She was nice. She was nice. Why someone who is 5 times smaller than you gets better views than you. Keisha has 500,000 subscribers. Peyton beats her every day with not even 100,000. Okay? What happened, Keisha? Okay? So anyway, I would love to know a little bit more about that meeting. Keisha's life is in shambles. She has nothing for one to aspire to. She's delusional. I mean, look, she's got a family. She's got her nice little girls. She has some. Look, she's blessed in terms of, um, girl, you haven't had to punch a clock anywhere. You haven't had to sign in. And she's blessed. She has a family, and that's a blessing, because there are people out here. There's some of us who would love to have children, and you know what I'm saying. So she does have, you know, she has some things, you know what I mean? She's just her head is puffed up. Let's say it like that. She is unaware that she is not as grandiose. She doesn't have the gravitas that she thinks she does, okay? The gravitas for that ass is a figment of her imagination, and there are people who are doing a lot better than her. So I agree with you, but the gravitasness is not there. Um Jasmine went live last night. I'm going to play a little bit of that in a minute. But of course, Jasmine and Olivia are on this narrative that people are on them because they're jealous. Guys, y'all really need to stop. Okay. Y'all really need to stop. Nobody's jealous of your channel. Jasmine, it wasn't 3, 4, 5 years ago that you had less than what I do. You attached yourself to, again, strong mommy Chrissy. your mama. You attached yourself to people, modded, and did all the things that everybody else does to grow your channel, bitch. Girl, I just love how these people get damn amnesia. Because let me tell you something, doing what I do on YouTube is not easy because you get so much damn scrutiny and criticism for speaking your mind rather than just running around and making ham and cheese sandwiches, okay? You might be boring AF, but you're not going to get as much scrutiny until people find something to scrutinize when you are low life living, okay? But when you give criticism, girl, you got to expect to get criticism back. And these hoes want to pretend like people are jealous of them because that's the only thing in their pea brain size heads that makes it make sense. That because they know they're not popular, they know they're not that bitch, they know they have nothing going on, yet you got to be jealous of my channel. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Ain't nobody jealous of bullshit, okay? Girl, to do what you have to do to make the money that you make, ain't nobody jealous of that shit. Period. Period. Okay? So stop it. Stop the insanity. Okay? Y'all take your meds and chill. Okay? That's what I'm gonna say. Take your meds and chill.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get into today's video.
Yeah, let's
I'm
go
gonna
ahead and get
actually go
today's
and show y'all real
video.
quick what Miss Valerie got.
Guys, Miss
Kwame
Valerie.
got. I think I pronounced her.
There's a subscriber named Miss Valerie. Miss Valerie bought some items for Jasmine. If you want to see this in its entirety, be my guest. The video is called What I Got My Mom. Jasmine gave out used cell phones for Christmas, guys. Now, to a child, okay, fine. I don't know that she bought a new phone for her mother. Mom Dukes, if you don't have a 12 or 13, I'd be looking sideways right now because it might be refurbished, hun. But Jasmine linked up with a some company. Let's see if it's linked down below. No, it is not. I think she said it was linked in her other video, but she's notorious for not putting appropriate links. She, and maybe this is not the paid advertisement, but she got some sort of secondhand phones. She got refurbished for her daughter. That's fine for like an 8 or 9-year-old. Erica, you're listening in the kitchen, and my husband is in here cracking up. Hello, husband. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Happy holidays to all the husbands and all of these husband angels, these saints that tolerate this bullshit. But if you ask your husband, Erica, I'm sure your Erica is going to give a unresounding, yeah, them hoes ain't shit. Okay, period. Okay, because I'm not even going to get Mr. Love Lies and Lacefronts involved because yeah, he's also at work, but girl, the opinion is low. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's what girl, we're gonna stop. That's why, girl, that's why your husband is in another state with a whole nother woman tending to your children during the holidays. Girl, I'd be pissed too. But it's not my fault. It ain't my fault. Okay. But Miss Valerie is out here doing the Lord's work and helping Jasmine with nice gifts for her family. Okay. Let's hear about one of these gifts. All right.
Name right, girl. If I'm pronouncing your name wrong, please let me know because I really suck at names. She got the girls, well, the girls, all the kids. I know my best friend, sorry. She got them something special. I'm gonna just show it to y'all real quick. It's not put together. I think Chris is putting it together tonight.
So
It's
you're
gonna be
not
80
sure if you
degrees on
said
Christmas, so they can go
Valerie
outside and play.
correctly? Like
Yeah,
Jasmine
you heard me. Play.
Can't read.
Let me
Good
show you what she
morning,
got though.
Newton's third law. Hey, KP.
Yes, y'all. Look what
Wait.
she got.
Okay, right now, guys, I am looking at a box that says Super Saucer. Okay, it says. Hold on, let me flip this so I can actually read it. It says metal swing set. Okay, Super Saucer metal swing set. Okay. Listen to what she says to the children because keep in mind she has 2 kids in the house who could possibly actually, one of them damn sure should know how to read, the other one is working on her reading. She's in kindergarten. Okay.
Yes, the kids don't even know. They think that this is something for weights or something like that. They didn't even see that.
The kids don't even know. They think it's for something for weights. Bitch, you lying. I guarantee you, Ava and Aiden, they're going based on the picture of some swings and a slide, okay? They don't think, what do they know about weights? So you're trying to tell me that a 3-year-old knows about weights? They think that that's for Daddy Chris's weight bench? Are you kidding me? And the ones that actually can read that says metal swing set, you are actually treating her like the nincompoop that you are and telling her that it's for weights? And the one that's learning how to read, who children learn how to read, they learn how to read. Jessica, my kindergarten teacher in the house. Babies learn how to read by phonics and pictures. They see a picture and then we help them sound it out. So they learn visually by seeing the image. And then we start to help them recognize through sight words, basic words. So the kindergartner who knows that they know that this is a swing set, you are sitting there telling the child that it's for weights. Either you are a liar or a liar. You're lying to your kids or you're lying to us. At the end of the day, I can believe both. But girl, you dumb. Why don't you have a tarp over it? Why don't you stack some stuff on it and tell them to mind their business? Why didn't you push it into your bedroom, into your closet? Leave it in the garage. Maybe it is in the garage. I don't know. But girl, stop it. Stop lying to these children and confusing them.
They're gonna be so stinking happy when they see this.
Can you stop using stinking as a adjective in terms of the gravitas of things? Okay. Stinking is like your friend Olivia, who smells like a cheeseburger all the way and doesn't bathe for 2 and 3 days and then wants to sit and talk to us about perfumes that she's trying to pass off as Christmas gifts. Okay. Can we stop? Can we stop the insanity, please? Don't be jealous. Y'all basics.
Like, oh my God. All right, and this is from Miss Valerie. So
Girl,
I'm gonna
Miss
show you guys
Beverly,
everything
Miss
that's in
Beverly. What's her name?
here
Miss Valerie?
right now in this vlog, or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all.
Listen
Okay,
to this,
y'all. I'm
guys.
kind of leaning, but I wanted to show y'all some of the stuff that Miss Valerie got us. She got Chris this Stand Strong 365 devotions for men by men, our daily breed. She got this book for him.
Our daily breed. Stand strong. 365 devotions for men by men. Our daily bread. Our daily bread. All I have to say is, Lord, have mercy. Have mercy. Lord, can you please shed a ray of light in that brain of hers? Our daily breed. Our daily breed. Ma'am.
Okay, y'all kind of leaning, but I wanted to show y'all some of the stuff that Miss Valerie got us. She got Chris this Stand Strong 365 devotions for men by men, our daily breed. She got Chris this Stand Strong 365 devotions for men by men, our daily breed. She got Chris
That bitch
this
can't
Stand
fucking
Strong
read.
365
She can't read.
devotions for men by men, our daily breed. She got
Our daily breed. Our daily breed. Okay. Stand strong. 365 devotions for men by men. Did you not hear how she tripped up on four men by men?
She got Chris this Stand Strong 365 devotions for men by men, our daily Breed. She got this book for him. I'm just showing a quick little update. Oh God, here's another package.
So as she is reaching over her infant who is laying on her lap, she decides to extend her funky armpits and her body over the baby who is laying on her lap. So she reaches her big funk box body over the baby to reach other gifts.
She got Chris to stand strong 365 devotions for men by men, our daily breed. She got this book.
Okay, I rest my case on that one. Redonkulous. She's a donkey. She's a whole entire donkey butt. And girl, it's our daily bread. It's our daily bread. Okay? Stand strong. She's trying to send Chris some daily word. As far as I'm concerned, this man has no holdings with you. He has 3 other children out there in the world that he has no fucks about being with at all. So let me tell you something. He is not going to give 2 shits about how things flush out with you. If he decides to be with you, he decides to be with you. There is no amount of 365-day delusions, girl. I was about to say devotions. 365 delusions that is going to change that. He said that when God tells him the time is right, that will be the time is right. At the end of the day, all of you out there that are holding out for the big hoopla, the big shindig, Loretta Camp, Pineapples, what's good, ladies? Wendy, Fagundes. Hello, Wendy. How are you? Okay. Look, if you want, look, I don't even know. I don't know. I can't, it's out of the scope of my practice. I've never been down this road that Jasmine is on. Jasmine is on some delusion track, and she thinks that this guy who is really trash is a king. And I don't know. I don't know. I can't even really give her advice because I don't even know where to go from here. I just think that if Chris is with the shits, um, you are going to need God. And I would probably sit there and try to make sure he does his devotional every day. And, but you better be careful what you ask for, because at the end of the day, he might realize that what he's done here is not really for him. And he might end up getting up and walking away and go and be his true self and be with one of these Hispanic and Caucasian women that he loves so much. Okay. So, girl, go ahead and let him stand strong, let him own his balls, and let him be himself. And let's see how that turns out for you, because you holding on to his balls is not the way to get a man to marry you with that Fugazi cocktail ring. Let's see, is she wearing the Fugazi cocktail ring today?
For him.
As you are smothering your baby.
Little update. Oh God, here's another package.
Oh, guys, I'm telling you, at timestamp like 10:30.
Oh God, here's another package.
10 minutes, 30 seconds. She is rolling that baby. The baby is what, a month old. She is rolling her body over the whole entire baby. Okay. And the baby like tossles like about 3 or 4 times. If my shabby life is in the mist, if Erica Jasmundo, she may have already caught this for an episode of Jasmundo. I don't know. But Erica, girl, Taylor, could you please? Did you see that? Yes, Taylor, I'm sure will have some choice words on this topic. So I'm just going to leave it there. But the Have No Mercy commentary that will be coming regarding this matter, I'm sure will be quite interesting today. This trick is over here so worried about some gifts from strangers and not being able to actually read, and tricking her children into not knowing that what they're reading is correct, and trying to pull Jedi mind tricks on them because she doesn't want them to know what they already know. I'm sure Kaylin's going to be like, Mom, I told you it was a swing. Yes, it was absolutely Mo 14. Absolutely. She You know how you have something in your lap and then you just kind of pick your booty up so that you can kind of extend your body, and that's what she did. And she's like, there was one where the baby's face was all up in that fold of belly. Joelle Gilbert, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. But she jarred the baby, like the baby kind of bloop, 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 like kind of a rocking kind of motion, which is not good. The baby is trying to chill. The baby's laying there sleeping. Okay. Okay. Girl, my shabby life, girl. Reading is fundamental. Okay. Yes. Almost smothering poor little Mr. Legendary. Okay. Girl. Okay. Yes. I'm telling you guys, go look at it if you haven't looked at it yet. Guys, these basic beaches. Okay, we talked about some baddies today. Obviously, there are some people that do not fall into the category of the conversation today, but there's some basic beach. I asked you guys a question if you have not voted yet. Because they seem to think that we are some of these things. But do you think they are jealous? Are they mad? Are they delusional, or all of the above? I think in essence, when people are sitting here, see, Chrissy used to say sometimes people were jealous, but I think she had an epiphany that, yeah, bitch, ain't nobody jealous of you. Girl, you got 9 kids. Like, we're good over here. Like, I don't have to buy 11 plane tickets to go somewhere. I don't have to take 2 cars. Okay? All right? Girl, you would be rich if you hadn't had all those children. Now, you have your children and your family is what it is, and it's a blessing. Absolutely. But at the end of the day, bitch, ain't nobody jealous, okay? At all. You have what you have, I have what I have. God didn't drop my blessings off at your door. He dropped them off at mine. He dropped your blessings off over to your house. Your blessings weren't meant to be mine. A bitch is never going to be jealous of what another hoe has. Period. Okay? Period. Okay? Olivia, you did not come up with that. Period has been said probably since I was like in the 10th grade. Period. Now, did the city girls make it a little bit more popular? Did they get really extra with it? They sure did, and it wasn't you, okay? Girl, you are a copy and a cliche, all right? You pick up anything that you think is popping, which is why you pay so much attention to me, okay? Girl, stop it. Stop. Don't come for this one. I would just say don't come for any of us. Keep doing, girl, put out a vlog. Okay, can you do that? Can you put out a vlog? Okay. Okay, Jasmine, girl, stop. Anywho, guys, really quick. I don't know if you know this or not, but Chrissy, strong mommy Chrissy, and the family have COVID. Okay, not a laughing matter. But girl, Chrissy looked like she was getting ready to. Chrissy looked like she was in 1855 and getting ready to pack up and take a trip on a train. Okay, she looked like she was packing uh, bologna sandwiches in wax paper and looked like she was getting ready to take a stagecoach across the country. She had a big old scarf over her head. And she had some grandma glasses on, and homegirl was drinking some turmeric soup, and homegirl is got the business right now. Now, honestly, I don't believe that this is her first bout with COVID. I think she's had COVID at least 2 other times. When she was complaining that her lungs were hurting her and her back was hurting her over the summer, she probably had COVID then. And last year, we remember that Chrissy got extremely sick and was exposed to someone who had COVID. Um, that woman, Trina Marie, who was over there doing the Savage Dance with Jalen, Ming, and Chrissy at Ming's birthday party. Okay. We know that they all got exposed to COVID. All right. And we know that Chrissy, to me, in my opinion, Chrissy looked very COVIDish some months ago when she was suffering with neck and body, which now I can get it on firsthand experience that, yeah, those back pains are real when you have COVID. I had them. I had the back and body, and it hurt. Okay. But Chrissy has Rona, and half the kids have Rona, and Rod still doesn't know if he has COVID yet. She said, I think he's going to go get a test. I'm wondering, based on what's going on over there, what's going on over there, because if you have COVID and you've been diagnosed with COVID, half the kids have COVID, you have a whole man living in the house who is not your husband and who everybody needs to be treated, even though she said we're basically treating it all like everyone has COVID. At the end of the day, go get the test done. She said she did an at-home kit, and then I guess she went to the doctor's office. Where's his at-home kit? You went and bought an at-home kit, but you didn't get a kit for the man that you sleep with in the bed every night to see if he got it? So you guys can treat yourselves accordingly? Girl, it was just a matter of time. And she was going through the airport taking cash back. So girl, girl, a mess. A mess. If you have been anywhere between Austin city limits and Colorado, you might have COVID. If you were on a plane with Strong Mommy Chrissy when she was delivering her son back to Colorado, she said that she learned she had COVID the day before yesterday. So, yesterday, as Monday, the day before yesterday, okay, so Monday, the day before yesterday would have been Sunday. The day before yesterday. So yesterday would have been Sunday, and the day before yesterday would have been Saturday, and that would be Christmas Day. You found out that you had COVID. When did you take a flight to Colorado? Y'all, I'm just going to say this, and it is what it is. We are never going to get rid of this stinking ass virus if people can't sit their asses down. I know you want to see your kid, and I get it. It is what it is. I'm not in that situation, and I'm certainly not going to give any advice on this matter. But at the end of the day, if people don't sit their asses down somewhere, we're never going to get rid of this virus. And that's what I'm going to say. Okay. I'm not going to ever tell anyone what to do with their kids, how to do it, what they should do, what they should not do. All I'm saying is it is still a pandemic, and people need to be considerate of their fellow man out here. And just because you can be at home sipping on turmeric soup or making chicken soup and all of the things, there are people who will drop dead of this virus because their immune systems are not what they need to be able to make it through this horrific situation. And let's not let's add to the solution rather than subtract. Okay. So that's all I'm saying. Period. Take it how you want, but in no way am I not telling her she should have not seen her kid. I'm just saying, if you're sick, why in the fuck would you get on a plane? I know you got to deliver your kid back home, but if your kid has been exposed to COVID and now they're going through airports on airplanes and now delivering it to his father and his people and his friends over in Colorado, you're just exacerbating the matter. All you have to do is call and say, um, I think we all have COVID, and I think the baby needs to stay here with me. Be a mother, okay? Whatever. That's just my opinion, and I could be speaking on something I don't know a whole lot about. I don't know if he had to have a COVID test before he got on a plane. I don't know. I don't know, and I don't know, and I don't know. And I'm gonna top it off with, and I don't care. We're just talking about the episode of a live stream that you put out here. And I'm just talking with my friends on this live stream, and we're asking questions. And that's that on that poo poo. Okay. That's it. And that's all. Okay. Um, boom. Absolutely, Erica. If you are not part of this chat and you want to be, hit the subscribe button. If you are out and you're just listening and you don't even have a YouTube channel, make yourself a name so you can actually hit the like button for your girl, that you can comment if you want to. Loving Life 365. Yeah, she said she had COVID. I don't know if she ever said she tested positive from the home kit or not. She's claiming to have COVID, and she says that half the other kids have COVID, so they're kind of treating it like half the house has it, half the house doesn't. she said that Rod was going to get tested, and she looked like she was getting ready to take a stagecoach. Remember, I don't know any of you guys who used to watch Little House on the Prairie. She looked like she was getting ready to take a stagecoach to Mankato. Okay, remember, where'd they live? What was the town that they lived in? They were always going to Mankato, which I think is in Minnesota. Um, but they wherever they lived, girl, she looked like she was getting ready to catch a stagecoach with the doc and that teacher, Mrs. Whoever her name, Mrs. Apple, whatever, who liked the lemon verbena perfume. Any of you guys who ever watched Little House on the Prairie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, thank you, Steph. I appreciate that. You're a doll. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Um, oh, Once Upon a Twin Mom Life, you better sleep in when you can. Absolutely. Loving life. I had COVID. My family had COVID. They lived in Walnut Grove. Absolutely. There is no guys, absolutely. At the end of the day, COVID is not a joke, which is why I'm talking about it right now. And at the end of the day, if you think that you are sick, but you haven't gotten a diagnosis yet, that is not a free pass to go and contaminate the world. That's just my opinion. It may not be popular, but at the end of the day, if you think you're sick, then you need to open your mouth and communicate with people. And I'm not just talking about Strong Mommy Chrissy, I'm talking about anybody. You need to open your mouth and communicate, okay? And let people know what's going on and then act accordingly. Because I can tell you this, I don't go anywhere. We barely go anywhere. And my daughter goes to school every day, and they had a reported case of COVID at school. And I think that my daughter brought COVID home from school and gave it to me, and I gave it to my husband. And then we sat up here and we all had it, and we were all down for the count for over 3 weeks. And thank God we didn't have to be hospitalized. I've got, and we have certainly had our cases of COVID in the family. So, absolutely. But at the end of the day, if you think you are sick, you need to stay your ass at home. And that means everybody. Okay. Sometimes we got to do what we got to do because there's emergencies and all kinds of things like that. But running through airports and getting on planes and all of the things, girl, okay. Absolutely. I think that if you want to Strong Mommy Chrissy, you are on the Bougie Gang prayer list, absolutely, and you and everyone else who is suffering with COVID at this moment, okay? Everyone else in this world, everyone else in the sound of my voice, everyone else, I am hoping and wishing and praying for your speedy recovery and God's hand of mercy over you and your family at this moment, because this is not a illness to play with, and I would just love for this shit to just go away. Laura, um, yeah, I could only imagine because I know the body ache and pain you deal um, with having sickle cell. Let me tell you, it felt like labor pains in my back, um, and just my whole body, like my arms, my legs, everything hurt so bad. It was awful. But that being said, you can't take for granted the Omicron, or how people are saying the Omarion. Um, it is mimicking kind of like a common head cold for a lot of people, and you can't take it for granted. I mean, maybe it is just a common cold, but at the end of the day, um, it's very serious. And sometimes you got to stay home. Hey, the Erics, good morning, hon. Girl, I don't know if you saw this or not. You probably did because girl, you got the eagle eye. At 10 minutes and 30 seconds in what my people bought me for Miss Valerie. Did you see Jasmine doing a damn whole entire stomach roll on top of poor little Legendary's head, and his head popping back and forth 3 times? Girl, let me tell you something. Chris is gonna get you. Let me tell you, let one little hair on that baby's chinny chin chin, Chris is gonna be on you like white on rice. You better take care of that baby with kid gloves, okay? Kid gloves. Chris is gonna be, girl. How long do you guys want to bet? This is the next poll that we need to do. How long do you want to bet until Chris tells Jasmine that she can't be on live with the baby? Is it going to be okay? We're going to do a poll. Hold on. Let's do it right now, really quick. Okay. We have 275. Let me put this up. When does Chris tell Jasmine to get the fuck up off live with this baby? Let's see. Okay. I'm just going to put my opinions out there. You guys vote on it. Camilla Sweden says soon. Okay. Camilla, love you. Mean it. Miss Pearl. Taisha, Canada shut down on December 26th. C-19 absolutely is nothing to play with. Stop playing with this C-19, y'all. When does Chris shut Jazz live with Legend down? That doesn't mean she can't go live. I just mean when he's not in his rocker and she's not doing silly stuff like smushing the baby's face. Um, action. Camilla, I love that answer. Soon, when he sees a reaction, when he sees her smushing, soon. Okay, guys, vote on this for me, please. Let's see it come up. Guys, when does Chris shut down Jazz's lives with the baby? Okay. When he sees a reaction, when he sees her smushing, and I mean smushing the baby, soon, or he doesn't care. It's a bag for him. Okay, let's go. Let's vote, 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 vote. Let's vote, 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 vote. Okay. Dick dashing through the snow in Jasmine's mountain near, going to see the hoes, singing bitch come here. I need to write down all of my bars because I kind of freestyle it most of the time. But I need to go back to when I did like 3 bars of dick dashing, dick dashing, dick dashing through the snow, going to see the hoes, driving Jasmine's mountain near, saying, hey, bitch, come here. Jasmine's trying to raise her fam, doing all she can, holding out her hands. Yes, Fran, sing it, girl. I'm going to have to get all my bars down. I will get all my bars down. Dick dashing, dick dashing. Soon she will be live in a bra like Liv. I hope she does. I hope she does, girl. Because I got time. I got time. Don't come for the roasters. We're not. Okay, guys, how much do you want to bet? She's talking about my baby. She's talking about my baby. Nobody's talking about your baby. We're talking about you smushing your baby in one of your yeast roll stomachs. Okay. All right. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about you caring more about what Miss Valerie bought, and you can't even read the word bread. You said our daily breed. Girl, that doesn't even make sense. When you read that and was like, oh, my bad, girl, that didn't say bread. That said breed. Okay. Hold on.
Editing, finding music, thumbnails.
She said, I'm busy trying to edit videos to make people want to come watch them.
From men by men. I wanted to show y'all some of the stuff that Miss Valerie got us. She got Chris to Stand Strong 365 devotions for Men by Men, Our Daily Breed. She got this book for him. I'm showing y'all a quick little
And then this is
devotions
when she
from
smushes the
Men
baby,
by
guys.
Men, Our Daily Breed. She got this book for him.
She actually
Devotions
paused.
from Men by Men, Our Daily Breed. She got this book for him. I'm just showing devotions from Men by Men, Our Daily. I wanted to show y'all some of the stuff that Miss Valerie got us. She got Chris to Stand Strong 365 devotions from Men by Men, Our Daily Breed. She got
Y'all, any of you guys who get devotions in the mail, you guys know Our Daily Bread has been around forever. They used to send them out in little pamphlet. It's a little pamphlet to all my Keisha Kaylee people. It's a pamphlet. And it comes with very beautiful prayer, scripture. I love Our Daily Bread. You can go buy like a whole book of Our Daily Bread. But you know, that comes from the sacred prayer, give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Okay. Our daily bread. Give to us like some food. Okay. Don't okay. Girl, I was getting ready to start preaching up in here. Okay. Girl, it's not our daily breed, it's our daily bread. Okay, if you went to church, you would know what I'm talking about. Can we say hallelujah up in this chat? Stop it. It's a devotional. You didn't even but this is someone who's never brought her kids to church. Her kids have never been to church. Never. Never. Never ever have her kids. She said she has still not ever brought brought her kids to church. Tooken. Okay? The daily word of God, the good news. Okay? Period. Okay? When does Chris tell Jasmine to shut these lives down? When does Chris shut down Jazz live? Uh oh God. When does Chris shut Jazz live with Legend down? Okay, girl, help me. 11% say when he sees her smushing the baby's head. Okay, that's when. 17% say soon, very soon. It's coming soon. When he sees a reaction video about her smushing, when he catches the latest episode of Jasmundo, I don't know if Erica caught that or not. Taylor saw it. Girl, when he sees a reaction video on the matter, it will be coming all the way down. He's going to be telling her to stop having the baby on live. Guys, Chris told me I can't show the baby on live anymore. I can't show the baby because he doesn't want anyone talking about Legendary. And he says you guys are trying to make me look bad as a mom. I should have put in there when CPS comes to the house. I don't know, but girl, that's not my thing. But girl, you better stop smushing that baby. Let something else, girl. Stop smushing the baby's head. Don't that's what you have the boppy pillow. Didn't someone go buy you that boppy pillow? Why don't you lay the bed on the boppy pillow? Okay. And why don't you go talk to your daily breed of a man and give him his devotional book so he can become a man, okay, and live in God's word. But the fear factor is that when Chris steps into who he is supposed to be as a man, bitch, he's gonna be packing. And if he needs to pack and he needs a duffel bag, because he threw his trash bags away, go ahead and order him a bougie gang duffel bag. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Sir, stay tuned. Stay tuned, guys, because the shit is going to like ain't nothing changing in 2022 with these guys, ladies. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to smash all of your dreams, but at the end of the day, yeah, nothing is changing, especially with Olivia and Jasmine. I'm going to be very curious to see how this wedding pans out because Chrissy is trying to have a whole baby with a man who's got a hands problem, and she is trying to delay the wedding and still hasn't came clean on if she is actually really divorced. I know some of you have said she did address it, but is she actually really divorced? Can she marry Rob? You guys, this is not cute. You have 10 kids between the two of you, getting ready to be 11. You got a whole house full of COVID. You flew across the country to deliver your baby home, potentially with a raging case of COVID. And at the end of the day, if something happens to you and you end up in the hospital and your mother is off with her boyfriend having a good time and no one can get in contact with you and you are not fit to make decisions, um, who they gonna call? You got to think about that. Maybe she doesn't want people asking Rob what to do. Can she go on a ventilator? Can she get this treatment? Any of those things. But you guys have to understand, you're doing family things. You are raising and having children. And if you don't think that the person who's laying next to you is fit to make a decision about your life, girl, you better think about your plans for 2022. Okay, Olivia? Okay, when you were praying and you said that that was your person. Okay, okay. Anywho, guys, I am going to make like a tree and leave. We are going to talk vision boards today, and we might also talk a little bit of tech. So if you are not subscribed over at Real Talk Bougie, you don't have your notifications on, go ahead and make sure that happens. If you are someone that I know who I said, go ahead and comment over there so I can give you your wrench. Please do so. That way, when I go live, I got you, I got you, I got you. Okay. So please make that happen because I had one of our bougie gang mentioned that they weren't seen, and I checked. And this is, if you're listening, I don't know if you're here or not in the bushes. I did not see you in the tank, so just go ahead and comment over there so I can handle things. And there's a couple people. I think someone else reached out to me too, not the same person, different person, on Francoise Vlogs, and I haven't been able to give you your wrench over there. Um, so, anywho, guys, you guys are awesome. Let's just read this poll one last time. And 12%. When does Chris stop the lives with Jasmine and Legend? When he sees her smushing the baby's face, 12%. 15% say very soon. Thank you, Camilla, for that. Always chiming in with something very clever and fun. 29% say when he sees a reaction on this matter. And 45% says he doesn't care. It's a bag for him. So Jasmine can pretty much do what she wants to do because he's out dick dashing and okay, he's dick dashing. All right. Y'all, I better go. I hope that you have a wonderful day. And you guys will see me over at Real Talk Bougie. Let me take a nice shower and get myself together. And we are going to be talking about all things plans and getting things written down so we can say it is so and it is written and let it be done. Okay, and that's Bible, right? If you want to get something done, you want the world, you want the universe, you want the good Lord to make sure that everything happens just the way you want or put you in the direction to make shit happen, not just have wishbone, but have some backbone, then meet me over there at Real Talk Bougie so we can talk vision boards. And I'm going to show you what I use to vlog. Okay. And I'm going to do a giveaway for a microphone. Okay. So I'll see you guys in a couple of hours. Let me get myself together and we will do this before I go to the post office so that I can put your mic in the mail. Okay. All right. And this poll, let me click on that to end it. So the final results. Um, gosh, guys, Chris, you're looking bad out here on these streets. They say that you don't really, you're not gonna be watching out for Jasmine's do's and don'ts because it's a bag for you. She's supporting the family, so you kind of have to just be a yes man over there. Okay. Well, oh well, not our problem. Okay. All right, guys, have a great day.
I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch and I'll still talk my shit. Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch and I'll still
I'm that bitch.
talk my shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch.
Whatever.
I'm that bitch.
There's different
I'm that
technicalities to the shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that
I'm
bitch.
just saying, whatever negativity. Hold on. Hello.
Call me like 5 hours away.
Alright.
I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch.
Don't get me
I'm
wrong,
that
I'm still a
I'm
petty
that
bitch and I'll
that
still
bitch.
talk
I'm
my
that
shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm just playing.
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm just playing.
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm just playing. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. Ooh, why Fashion Nova keep hitting me up though? Cause I'm that bitch. 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 I'm just playing.
Guys. This was funny. Guys, I normally don't come back. But this was funny. JCG, is it Jeweler? Said, according to Mom Dukes, let me put this comment up. Okay. Okay. According to Mom Dukes, Jazz gave her old phone with the cracked screen. Jasmine, you couldn't even go to the Apple store and get a fresh screen put on a hand-me-down phone. Like, Jasmine is crazy, man. This chick is so low freaking budget. It's awful. So you gave Kaylin an old phone from the old phone distributor, and you gave, you know what? I'm not even saying. You gave Kaylin the old phone from the old phone distributor. You gave your mom your old iPhone with a cracked screen and probably no Apple Care on it. And then you got a new phone for yourself. Your mom sat up there and took care of your kids when you were sick as a dog, when you had eclampsia, okay? After you had your baby, you were in the hospital on death's door. Your mom is helping support your lame ass, shiftless ass man. And you got the nerve to give your mother less than the best? Are you kidding me? Girl, a mess. Absolutely. Y'all have a great day. And Jasmine, do better. Girl, do better.